Hello, it is Commander Cream once again, and welcome to my Atari 2600 setup because I've run out of video ideas. Now, obviously, right here we have the Atari 2600. It's a later model that they made that was cheaper, unofficially known as the 2600 Junior. My eventual goal in life is to turn this into a sleeper PC one day, but that'll have to wait. And next, we have the joystick controller, the CX40. Also got a second one that I got yesterday. Both of these controllers were actually super like sticky and gross and dirty when I got them, so I did have to. I cleaned off actually everything here with So I got the classic joystick. I've also got a pair of paddle controllers though. These are just a dial that you move back and forth and one button. Retro Game Store also had this. This is the video touchpad controller. It's got a bunch of buttons on it that are not numbered or labeled. I don't think I actually have any games that use this, either that or I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use this. I haven't really looked it up yet. It was fairly inexpensive though, so I figured I'd manage to grab, all the controllers, all the things. That is kind of what literally like collecting is. Let's actually look at some games though. So this little plastic box here is actually a box that was the packaging for the Quest 2 replacement facial interface that I got from VR Cover, but it fits the cartridges like perfectly, so I'm reusing it. This is the current collection, missing a bunch of classics like Adventure and Pitfall. Those are two that I really want, but the Retro Game Store didn't have any. They actually had one for the Intellivision. All right, if this video gets like, I think it would have to get 12,000 views and I'll be able to buy it. So it would be 120,000 views and then I'll make enough money to get that. So hey, if you want to see an Intellivision video, share this with another autistic retro game nerd. Actually, there's one not in here. It's the I got Combat in the original case. Just like your mom, the box is pretty beaten up, but you expect that from it being so old. Now, Combat is actually the game cartridge that came with the console when it was first released. I'm pretty sure that it came with PacMan later on. I have not actually plugged in this cartridge into the system yet. I guess I'll do that now. Well, I just plugged it in, and apparently this controller here is not working. Oh, well, the button is working. The joystick isn't doing anything. This is actually super unfortunate. I tried turning it on and off again, tried like blowing out the things. I blew the controllers back out and it still doesn't, the joystick does not want to work, but the button does, which is really strange. It doesn't work in the other left controller port. Well, aren't I sure glad that I decided to test out that controller on camera. Let's play something else. Pinball, I can kind of do this with one hand. Well, there's the high score I got. It shouldn't be too hard to beat, but if anybody wants to beat it, it'll help with my viewer engagement rate. Let's see if I can do this left hand. Already, not really. Okay, I give up. I also got some game manuals we can look at. Here's the one for video pinball. Pinball in your own home. I'll be honest, that cover art does look kind of awesome. So they call it the Atari Video Computer System in this manual. I believe that's what it was originally called. I want to check out these helpful hints because I obviously suck at it. All right, that's a pretty cool picture, I guess. Before I get to helpful hints, let's read this section right here. Just in case you're a pinball rookie, there is only one thing you need to know. You're going to love it, and you're going to find out why so many other people have gone goofy with pinball madness. It is not that serious. It is not that deep. I love these old video game instruction manuals. They're awesome. Now we're at helpful hints. There's the bank shot. I read that wrong at first. So you can hold down the button while picking the direction you want the ball to go. Let me test that out. Now this game takes two hands to play, so I can't really show it, but that does actually work. That's a good game manual. It actually had helpful information in it. And video games really were at their peak when they were called bugs. They were really at their peak when they were called like baseball or like tennis or adventure. I think I can control a paddle controller with one hand. Yeah, I got the finger game down. Alright, this is kind of like a worse version of Missile Command. Oh, I can just hold down the button actually. Oh, I already lost. Yeah, maybe two hands is the key. I wonder if the bugs instruction manual has any good information to help me get better. How to combat infestation. Additional extermination strategies. Your ultrasonic energy packets. Yeah, I know this was actually very helpful. Not so much as the glorious pinball manual. I think it's time for the most cursed version of PacMan you've ever seen in your life. Now, this is actually impossible to do with one hand. So instead of that, I'm trying to like hold my phone with like my knees. Oh, come on. I bet your PS5 can't do that. Well, time to go get a new joystick controller. So yeah.